Swatch number 16 is a georgette made from 100% polyester. Our kit tells us that this is an example of a filament crepe yarn. And if the kit didn't tell us this, I think actually it may not, now that we're past the novelty swatches, we can actually figure this out by reading about the definition of georgette. We can also, even if we didn't know that it was a balanced plain weave, we could figure out that it was a balanced plain weave, again, by reading about the definition of a georgette. This particular swatch was dyed using either a resist print or a screen, and potentially a combination of both. It's known for its matte luster. It drapes well, and for this reason it will be used for blouses and dresses. And if we take a look at the swatch very closely, we can see that in fact it is very sheer. And if we pull, or we don't even have to pull, one's popping out. Do you see the way that that yarn is so wiggly? That is an example of a yarn that's been twisted so tightly it is now a crepe yarn. And that gives it this sort of characteristic kind of scratchy texture, right? But also means that it has a really nice resiliency. Swatch number 17, the chiffon, is made with 100% polyester as well. It also uses a crepe yarn. And it is a balanced plain weave. In this case, this particular swatch is piece dyed. Does not have a finish. The poor absorbency is partly because of the hydrophobic fiber, but also because it's a very open weave, and just like the georgette, it will be used for blouses and for dresses. You can see how sheer that is. And if we look closely at the yarns, we can see they are filament yarns. And I can't really see evidence of the crepe. These really do seem to be pretty straight, but your swatch may be slightly different. The voile is 65% polyester and 35% cotton. This means that it's a spun yarn, and this is also a balanced plain weave. This particular swatch is union dyed, and union dyed means we have a dye that will be attracted to both the polyester and the cotton, but it was, because it's only one color, right, then as opposed to heathered, or each yarn, each fiber type being a different color, then we know that it was union dyed. It can also be used for drapery shears, but is and used for shirts. And we can see here that it is a sheer fabric. It has a matte luster, right? So basically it's matte compared with the chiffon or georgette, which we were looking at, or at least the chiffon, which is a bit more lustrous, or for example the China silk.